Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network. It is April 30 in our 1968 replay, and this game is the second of a four-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pitching for Chicago is Bill Hands, right-hander, and for the Pirates, southpaw Bob Veal. Cubs come into this game 11-6. They're a half game behind the first place San Francisco Giants. Giants have a game after this, so Cubs trying to keep pace. Pittsburgh is 7-8, 3 1/2 behind. Let's look at our opening lineups for the Cubs. Kessinger at short, Beckert at second, Williams in left, Santo at third, Banks at first, Lou Johnson in right field, Hundley in center, Hundley catching, Phillips in center, and Hands the pitcher. For the Pirates, it's Wills at third, Matty Alou in center, Clemente in right, Stargell in left, Clendenin at first, Mazeroski at second, Alley at short, May the catcher, and pitching and batting ninth, Bob Veal. Cubs won the first of this four-game series. And we're in Forbes Field, and the Pirates take the field. Here's Bob Veal on the mound, and Don Kessinger leading it off. Pitch from Veal, 1-9, left-handed, grounds it back to Veal, and he throws it to first, 1 out. Now Glenn Beckert. 3-8, left-handed, grounds it to short for Alley. 2 outs. And Billy Williams comes up. .412, left-handed, fly ball left field. Stargell makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bob Veal. After half an inning, it's Chicago nothing, Pittsburgh coming up. Here's Bill Hands on the mound. Hands 0-1 record on the season. Veal is 3-1. Maury Wills leads it off for Pittsburgh. Switch hitter batting left. 6-4, left-handed, grounds it to short X. Kessinger 234. 1-2 goes through, base hits. So Wills is on. 1-17, 1-16 being held, 1-14. Here's Matty Alou now. Pitch to Alou, 1-4, and that is a double left. This could score Wills. Wills 1-17, 1-18, and left field 0. They're going to let him score, and Matty Alou will hold at second. And the Pirates get out ahead 1-0 on the base hit by Wills and then the double by Alou. Now here's Clemente. .48 right-handed, grounds it to short A. Kessinger throws it to first, and Alou holds. That's 1 out. Now here's Stargell. Thank you, Paul. Same to you. Hit by a pitch, Stargell. On a 111 right-handed. And Don Clendenin, the batter. First and second, 1 out. The pitch from Hands. 3-3 right-handed. Ballpark slash. I forgot to put in the ballpark effects. Again, a 3-3 ballpark slash, and that will go through for a base hit. 1 asteroid loads the bases with 1 out. Nazarowski at the plate, infield back. .68 right-handed, grounds to third B. That'll score a run, 5-4. Forcing Clendenin. Stargell goes to third, and Matty Alou scores. 2-0. 2 outs, first and third, and Gene Alley, the batter. Pitch to Alley, 3-9 right-handed, struck him out, and that will retire the side. But 2 runs for Pittsburgh. On 3 hits, a hit by pitch, and 2 left on. After 1, Pittsburgh 2, Chicago nothing. Top of the second, Bob Veal. On the mound, Santo at the plate. Okay, Veal, the windup. Pitch to Santo, 1-9, left-handed, struck him out. 1 down. And here's Ernie Banks. .512 right-handed, grounds it back to Veal X. He is a 4-18, 2-4. That's going to go through for a base hit. First hit for the Cubs. And Lou Johnson is the batter. The pitch to Johnson. 3-4 left-handed, grounds it to first. Clendenin throws it to Mazeroski to force Banks. 2 outs, and Lou Johnson safe at first. Now Randy Hundley, the batter. Pitch to Hundley, 2-6 left-handed, pops it up to short. And Alley makes the catch. Side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Middle of the second, 2-0 Pittsburgh. Okay, bottom of the second. Hands on the mound. And Jerry May is the batter. Here's hands. 4-5 right-handed, grounds it to short, 1 out. Now here's Veal. Veal is a 1 WS, switch hitter batting left. 4-9. Single 1-16 goes through, base hit. So Veal is on. We'll check to see if he has a running rating. Well, he does not. Okay, Will's at the plate. He is a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Pitch from hands. 3-4 right-handed. Ballpark slash 1-14 goes through. His second hit of the ball game. First and second, one out. And here's Matty Alou. Whoops. The pitch to Alou. 5-2 left-handed, flies it to right field. Shallow. Coming in for it is Lou Johnson. He makes the catch, 2 outs. Now Roberto Clemente. First and second, 2-way. Clutch situation. Possible wild pitch, 1-6 by Hands. That is a wild pitch by Bill Hands. So now it's second and third with 2 outs. Now the pitch to Clemente. 5-7, right-handed, flies it to center. Adolfo Phillips under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Top of the third now, Veal on the mound. It's 2-0 Pirates. And Adolfo Phillips leads it off. The pitch to Phillips, 2-11, left-handed, ballpark slash 1-14, goes through, base hit. And here's Bill Hands now. A 1-WR will attempt the bunt. He's an A bunter. Infield in, he's a B. Hits it back to Veal. 2B, and Veal throws to first to get Hands for the sacrifice. Phillips goes to second with 1 out. And now here's Kessinger.
You seem to be getting after your fitness goals.
Okay, Kessinger, switch hitter, batting right. 4-9, switch hitter batting right, single 1 to 18, and it goes through for a base hit. One asteroid. Phillips to third. First and third, one out, infield back for Glenn Beckert. Pitch to Beckert, 1-2, and he lines it to third for a double play, getting Phillips off the bag in a rundown, and the side is retired. A Lomax. No runs, no hit, 2 hits. 2 left on. Middle of the third. Good morning, Rick. I'm hanging in there, Rick. That's right. It was the year before the Expos, Paul. That's exactly right. The last year of non-divisional play. If you were in 5th or if you were in 6th place to 10th place, they called it the second division, though. But there were no playoffs. 10 teams to a league. Only one comes out the champion. Here's Bill Hands. It's 2-0 Pirates. Stargell to lead it off. Here's Hands. 4-5. Left-handed, grounds it to first, 1 out. Now here's Don Clendenin. Pitch from Hands. 2-7 right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Hands. And now Mazeroski, the batter. .38 right-handed, grounds it to second for Beckert. And he fires it to Banks, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Bill Hands. And after 3, it's still 2-0 Pittsburgh. Top of the 4th. Here's Veal now. Billy Williams leading it off. Top of the fourth, Cubs down 2-0. 2-4 left-handed. That's hit deep by Williams to right field, and it's gone. A solo leadoff home run here in the fourth by Billy Williams. It was a 2-4 home run, clean as a baby's ass. We enter our home runs in real time. That makes it 2-1. That is the third home run of the season for Billy Williams. Now Ron Santo, the batter. Okay, Veal is ready. Wind up to pitch to Santo. 1-8 left-handed, walked him. Santo on first. The tying run, and Ernie Banks at the plate. Pitch to Banks. 5-5, end home run 1-4, and it's gone. Ernie Banks, a 2-run home run. And the Cubs get out ahead 3-2. Let's look at that again. 5-5, right-handed, end home run. He's got the end power. 1-4 was a 1. So Banks homers. Cubs out ahead now. 3-2. Good morning, Trent. For Banks, that's his second home run of the year. Now Lou Johnson, the batter. Cubs out ahead now by a run. Pitch to Johnson, 4-5, right-handed, struck him out. 1 down. And Randy Hundley comes up. .310, right-handed, ballpark slash. 14, it goes through, base hit. So Veal getting hit here in the fourth. Adolfo Phillips, the batter. .28, left-handed, grounds it to third. And that is Wills. He throws to second to get Hundley on the force. 2 outs, and Phillips is on first. And the batter is Bill Hands. Joel Horland notes that Bill Hand set a record in 1967 by striking out 14 straight times as a hitter. Interesting. Oh, that was 68 this year. And he is a 1WR. Okay, hands at the plate. Pitch from Veal. 4-5. Right-handed, struck him out. There's one right there, Joel. That's something Strat-O-Matic cannot do. The side is retired. There were 3 runs, though, on 2 home runs. The leadoff homer by Williams, a walk to Santo, and then Banks with the home run. We're in the middle of the 4th. It's 3-2 Cubs. Okay, Hands takes the mound. Gene Alley leads it off for Pittsburgh. 2-5 right-handed, grounds it to short, fielded by Kessinger, and he fires it to Banks, 1 out. Now Jerry May, the batter. Six, 7, right-handed, grounds it to second X. Beckert, 120. 3-1. Throws him out, 2 away. And here's Bob Veal with 2 outs, nobody on. 3-9, grounds it to third. And Santo has it, throws it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And Hands has retired 8 in order. We've gone 4 innings. It's Chicago 3, Pittsburgh 2. Second game of a 4-game series. Chicago won the first game. An .078 career batter. We move to the top of the 5th. Here's Veal. Kessinger leads it off. Gandy for the Pirates. That's 2-3. Left-handed, grounds it to first. And Clendenin takes it to the bag. 1 out. And here's Beckert. Beckert 0 for 2. 6-8, right-handed, grounds it to third. And Wills throws it to first, 2 outs. And now Billy Williams, the batter. 3-6, left-handed, grounds it to second for Mazeroski, and it's a 1-2-3 for Bob Veal. We move now to the bottom of the 5th. Bill Hands takes the mound, and Maury Wills will lead it off. Okay, Hands. And the pitch to Wills. 2-5, right-handed base hit Wills. His third single of the ball game. He's a 1-17, 1-16, 1-14 being held. And Matty Alou, the batter, he's an A bunter, but he's such a good hitter. Just have him hit away. That's a possible wild pitch by Hands, 1-6. It is a wild pitch, his second one of the ball game. Now Wills on second, no outs. Pitch to Alou, 3-3. That's a grounder to third B. Santo throws it to Banks, and Wills holds. So it's one out, Wills on second, and here's Clemente. Sure could use a hit from him. Clemente, 18 for 64. On the season. Hitting a 281. Two home runs, 10 runs batted in. Okay, here's Hands now. Pitch to Clemente. 1-3, and he grounds it to first. And Banks takes it to the bag. Wills advances to third. And here comes Stargell in a clutch situation. Okay, Hands. He looks in. He's set. The pitch. 4-7, left-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. No runs, one hit. And Wills left on third. We've gone 5. It's 3-2 Cubs on the big 3-run inning on 2 home runs. I'm going to refresh my coffee. Top of the 6th, Veal. His first endurance is the 7th, so is Hands. Santo leads it off for Chicago. Pitch from Veal, 5-9, right-handed, struck him out. Third strikeout for Veal. Now Ernie Banks. 3-6, left-handed, grounds it to short. Alley has it. He fires it to Clendenin. 2 away for Lou Johnson. 2-4, left-handed, grounded a third. Wills throws him out. A 1-2-3 for Veal. He's retired 8 in order. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Here's Clendenin. Okay, Hands. And the pitch, 6-10. Right-handed, grounds it to third X. For Santo. A 115. That's a 7. That's going to fall into the E15 error range. E15-8. And he throws him out. Nice play by Santo. Now Mazeroski comes up. Pitch from Hands. 1-3, right-handed, grounds it to first. And Banks takes it to the bag, 2 away. And the batter is Gene Alley. 6-7, right-handed, grounded to second X. This will be for Becker to 120. 16-1, throws him out, a 1-2-3 for Hands. Now we enter the endurance innings, first endurance innings for each starter. Veal on the mound. Hundley leads it off. .48, right-handed, walked him. Now Adolfo Phillips is the batter. Hundley on first, nobody out. Pitch to Phillips. 6-8, right-handed, grounds it to third. And Wills throws to second to get Hundley. And Phillips is safe at first. And here comes Hands, a 1 WR. Pitch to Hands. 3-10, grounds it to third. Wills throws it to Mazeroski at second for 1, and then over to Clendenin for the double play. The side is retired. Excuse me. And it's the bottom of the 7th. Oh. Now Hands in his first endurance inning. Jerry May leads it off. And Veal is coming out on deck. 2-6, right-handed, flies it to center, 1 out. Yes, Veal is hitting. Veal 1 for 2, he singled left on in the second. 111 struck him out. 4th strikeout for Hands. And now Maury Wills the batter. 6-6, switch hitter batting left, base hit Wills. And he has 4 for 4 with 4 singles today. He scored in the first. Being held 1-14. Here's Matty Alou now. Pitch from Wills. 2-7, right-handed ground. That goes through, base hit with the plus. That's the way we do it. First and third now. We don't use the. I don't use the super advanced fielding chart. I use the advanced fielding chart. And therefore, I have a house rule that a ground ball plus is a single, 2 asteroids, not only for infield in, but holding the runner too. So it's first and third, 2 outs, and Clemente is the batter. As long as you're consistent, as long as the house rule makes some sense, and that you're consistent, that's what I say. Now here's Clemente, clutch situation, tying run on third, Wills. Go ahead run Alou on first. Hands trying to get out of this. 1 more hit or walk, he is fatigued. Here's the pitch to Clemente. 6-4, right-handed, grounds it to short X. Kessinger 234, 13-2. And he throws him out. And Clemente 0 for 4 today, side retired. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We move to the 8th. It's Chicago 3, Pittsburgh 2. Oh, okay, Joel. That's great to know. I'm very satisfied to hear that. Thank you, Joel. At least I'm feeling gratified about something. I'm so anxious, folks. I'm just a general anxiety. I even made a list of shit that I'm worried about. Top of the 8th, Veal. Still in there, his second endurance inning. And it'll be the top of the order, Don Kessinger. Pitch from Veal, 210. Ballpark slash, 1-14. That goes through for a base hit. I'm trying to tell myself and believe that there's really nothing to be acutely afraid of. Nothing to be acutely anxious about. I even wrote down the shit. Yeah, I'm agnostic, Gisty. If there is a God, I'm not sure if there is or is not a God. Okay? I don't want to get into that too much, but I do appreciate your sentiment. Kessinger on first. 1 to 15. 1 to 13 being held. Here's Glenn Beckert now. And the pitch from Veal. 5-3 right-handed. Ballpark slash again. 14 goes through. And now Veal is one hit or walk away from fatigue. First and second, nobody out. Billy Williams at the plate. And the pitch from Veal. 1-8, single, base hits, 2 asteroids. Kessinger scores. Beckert goes to third. 3 straight singles, and that's it for Bob Veal. Veal pitched 7 innings, has not retired a batter here in the 8th. It's now 4-2 Cubs. Nine hits, walked 2, struck out 3, has allowed 4. Klein, Moose, and Pizarro pitched in this game in real world. We'll go with Juan Pizarro. Wait a minute. I'm going to go with a right-hander. Klein and Moose. Boy, he was a good reliever, Ron Klein, this year. Where is Moose? There's Moose. Okay, we'll go with Klein. Klein has a record of 0-2. Right-handed pitcher. And here's Santo now. Now the Pirates are desperate. They bring the infield in. It's 4-2. Pitch to Santo. 1-9 right-handed, struck him out. It's a big strikeout. They're going to keep the infield in for Banks. I've been burned so many times with the infield back. 1 out, no out. Pitch to Banks. 1-6 right-handed, lines it to third at Wills, 2 outs. And here's Lou Johnson. Pitch from Klein, 1-7. That's a double, 1 to 15. And it's a 1. Beckert scores. Williams goes to third. Now it's 5-2. Second and third, 2 outs. That gets charged to Veal. Now Randy Hundley, the batter. The pitch from Klein. 5'10", right-handed, struck him out. But 2 runs. And we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-2 Cubs. Bottom of the 8th. Hands has 2 hits, has partial fatigue. Stargell will lead it off. Pirates down by 3. The pitch to Stargell, 2-6. Grounded to first. And Banks takes it to the bag, 1 out. Now Don Clendenin. .58 right-handed, grounded to short, and Kessinger throws him out. Now hands 1 out away from refreshing his endurance. Mazeroski 0 for 3. 1-7, fly ball left field for Williams. And it's a 1-2-3 for Hands with full endurance now. We move to the 9th. Klein takes the mound. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, it will be the bottom third of the order. Alley, May, and then we assume a pinch hitter for Klein or whoever the pitcher is. Adolfo Phillips leads it off. .67. Grounds it to short, 1 out. Boy, that Klein is something. Look at that card. Okay, here's Hands now. 3-7, grounded to second, 2 outs. And Kessinger 2 for 4. .47, switch hitter batting left, base hit. 3rd hit for Kessinger. And now Glenn Beckert is the batter. Pitch from Klein. 6'8", right-handed, grounds it to second for Mazeroski, and he throws him out. We're heading to the bottom of the ninth. Hands has gone all the way. Gene Alley will lead it off. That's 6'8", right-handed, grounds it to third, and Santo throws him out, one away for Jerry May. 5'9", right-handed, struck him out. Fifth strikeout, and it's all up to the pinch hitter for Klein. Let's see who's coming in for the eternally optimistic Manny Mota. He is a right-handed hitter. Hit 281. Okay, Hands gets the sign from Hundley. He winds, and the pitch to Mota. 2-4, grounds it to second. Beckert has it, and he throws to Banks, and the ball game is over. The final, Chicago Cubs 5, Pittsburgh Pirates 2. And the Cubs, as I'll show you shortly, are now tied with the Giants for first place, but the Giants play the next game. The win goes to Hands. He is now 1-1. He pitched very good baseball. He did allow 2 in the first and then settled down. 8 hits. Did not walk a batter, hit 1. Struck out 5 and allowed 2 runs. The final line, the Cubs 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Pittsburgh 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. And there you have, using the advanced fielding chart, still no errors. Thank you, Rick. I'm going to enter this one in the books. First, I'm going to use the lavatory. I play Strat-O-Matic, folks, and I've been sort of monotone and flat due to my anxiety. But I play Strat-O-Matic among other reasons to stay occupied, distracted, and I'm not sure how much it helps, but the alternative is not an option for me. I'll check something. pretty sure this is right. I have a weird thing where my computer doesn't show the right sometimes reverse image unless I do it right. Let me enter the standings on this game. Then I'm going to make a phone call and I will. Plus, I get exhausted. I get mentally exhausted playing these games. When I do. Rick says Strat helps to keep the mind engaged. Very important when you get on in years. Absolutely, that's true. It's good practice for concentration, memory. Oh, let me just use the lavatory real quick. Grapes, it's a good question. I do limited stats. For pitchers, I do wins, losses, innings pitched, earned runs, and occasionally I'll do ERA. I'm not at that point yet, but I keep running tab of all of that, not except ERA, where on occasion it's too early to do that. For batters, I do at bats, hits, home runs, RBIs, and then average again. Average would be like on a per every month of games. I'm not going to do batting average or ERA at the end of April. Okay, this is game 169. The Cubs win, they're 12-6. And they've won 4 in a row. Pirates lose, they're 7-9. Again, Cubs 12-6, Pirates 7-9. For those of you who are able to see, here are the updated standings right now after this game. Cubs now tied, but they've lost their one behind in the loss column. Still very early on. It's just April, the end of April. We have one more game left in April. Here's the American League. Big story here, I think, is the Chicago White Sox 1-13. They've lost 12 in a row. Now into the individual stats. First for Chicago. Bill Hands with the win. He's 1-1. RBIs, Williams. Home runs are done in real time. Banks 2. And Lou Johnson had 1. Kessinger 3 for 5. Beckert 1 for 5. Williams 2 for 4. Santo 03. Banks 2 for 4. Lou Johnson 1 for 4. Phillips 1 for 4. Now we move to Pittsburgh, and we strive to have low errors, not no errors. With the stats, it's impossible to assure ourselves that we're 100% accurate. But we try. Veal is now 3-2. Klein 2-0. Runs batted in. Clemente with 1. Mazeroski with 1. Wills 4 for 4. 4 singles. Manialou 2-4. Clemente 0 for 4. Stargell 0-3. Clendenin 1-4. Mazeroski 0-4. Ali 0-4. May 0-4. And Manny Mota 0-1 on the pinch hit. And that'll do it. I'm going to send this to myself by email. Sometimes I make a mistake that I discern, and I have to pull up the most recent file to redo it and or check. I appreciate everyone being here. This is why I do it, the social interaction, even though I'm not much of in a great mood. The next game on our schedule and it's the final game, Atlanta at San Francisco. And when it's the last game, I just checked all the score sheets for that date to make sure I've hit every game. So we did Chicago, Philly, St. Louis, Cincinnati, Oakland, California, Washington, Minnesota, and New York Yankees. And it is accurate. So I'm going to close this out. I have a phone call I need to make. And you can look for my game Atlanta at San Francisco, which will be the second of a 2-game series. Oh God. Pitching for Atlanta is Ken Johnson. For the Giants, Ray Sadecki. I'll catch you in a little bit.